Alright guys, I'm back in Germany now, in the German kitchen. Not that German kitchen? What the fuck? Not that that really matters, because I've just upload these videos in whatever order I feel. So, yeah, anyway, back in Germany. And I'm greasy, I'm hot. It's still 32 degrees here in Germany. It's the 1st of September, and I'm sweating my arse. Anyway, happy to be back in Germany, aside from the weather. And last night when I got picked up, we had to do a little bit of food shopping. So we stopped off at a Lidl. And yeah, picked up a beer that I've only really ever seen on YouTube from a couple of vloggers that I'm subscribed to. And I'll put their links down below for anyone who's interested. Two guys from Wales, WXPM and Vauxhall007. And they do a lot of vlogs together, like out and about, that sort of thing. They do, yeah, got a special guest, Hotter, right here with me. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. And they do like paranormal investigations, that sort of thing. And they're just really entertaining to watch. And this is one of the beers that they usually drink. And yeah, it's one that I was actually quite surprised to see this in the German Lidl. Because I'd always had the impression that it was just for the British branches. Apparently not. And Lidl was doing British Week. So not only did I come home to a big block of nice mature cheddar, but I'm thinking that this beer could potentially have been brewed and stocked in the German Lidl because it was British Week. But at the same time, all the information on the can is written in German, so it could be one that's, yeah, available all the time. But anyway, the beer itself is Execelsior lager, coming in at 3.9% in a nice can. Really nothing too exciting going on with the artwork on the can, to be honest. It looks fairly standard, it looks cheap, and it was cheap. It was about 80 cents, something like that, and it's about the same price in England, so it's really cost effective, that sort of thing. But I've heard good things about it. I've heard that it gets the job done. So I thought I would taste it. Now, I'm a little bit confused. Well, I was initially when I was looking into this, like, see who brewed it. So from what I found out, it's from, where is it? Brasserie Champigneuelles. I'm probably completely butchering that one, which is, I think it's a French brewery. But then on Rate Beer, it says that this is from Baden-Württemberg here in Germany. But I have found out that the brewery itself is part of a group called TCB Beverages. So a little bit confused about what to actually, or who to credit this beer to. Of course, by the time I've uploaded it, hopefully I'll have credited it in the title. The beer itself, let's get it opened using my Weiss beer glass, which I hopefully would have been using my Brewdog glass, but I broke it. So yeah, anyway, let's get some of this poured. Not going to pour it all. And yeah, it's very active, probably because I dropped it out of the fridge, yeah, straight away. So probably should have left it for a little bit. But yeah, in terms of colour, it's a really, really pale straw coloured ale. I saw someone describing this on the internet as looking like urine, and it kind of has got that colour, like you've had quite a lot of water during the day. It actually looks pretty nice, to be honest. Really crystal clear, nice carbonation sticking to the sides. I've poured this haphazardly at 3 fingers, but it doesn't really matter, and the head looks nice, white and fluffy, with some rather compact bubbles, as well as some bigger bubbles. So I'll pour some more in, actually, just a little bit. Yeah, make that head even bigger. Give it a swirl and a sniff. God, I think that could be skunked. It's got like a metallic smell to it as well. Slightly baked beans sort of aroma going on there. You're getting like maltiness, but they almost smell what I'd imagine stale malts to smell like. Yeah, that's definitely a skunked beer. I think that is probably the first properly skunked beer that I've had on reviews anyway. But yeah, it doesn't smell nice. It really does not smell pleasurable at all. So yeah, let's give it a taste. It doesn't taste as bad as it smells, but that is really not nice at all. It's bitter. You're getting like a metallic taste in there as well. You're getting like a strong wheaty flavour in there. Oh god, that little bit of an aftertaste there. What the hell is going on there? Yeah, this is not too nice, to be honest. Right in my head, I'm getting sausage and bean pasty. That's what it tastes like to me, a sausage and bean pasty. That is really not nice at all. That is... oh god, I could imagine the only way you could properly drink this is if it was ice cold. Because you'd be masking that just unpleasurable, bordering on nasty flavour there. Oh god. Now that all of it's poured in, it's toned down a little bit, but it's still not nice. It smells like a pub post-smoking ban, where the smoke, the cigarette smoke, doesn't mask the farts in there. That just tastes and smells like pure beer farts. Like you've had a ruthless session, you've come home from the pub, you wake up the next day and there's like a musky smell in your bedroom because you've just been ripping all night. That's what I'm getting. It's baked beans, it's very savoury, there's a sourness there, and it's just not a nice beer at all. And I wasn't expecting much from this, but I was not expecting it to be that bad. Oh my god, that is horrible. That is really, really horrible. I'm going to drink the rest of it because as horrible as it is, it's crisp. It's strangely refreshing, and with the weather as it is, it's doing its job in that regard. That's worse than stuff like Carling, that's worse than stuff like Budweiser. That is just a foul tasting beer. It's that sniff you get when you're going to drink it. It's one of the nastiest smelling beers that I've ever had. Not just in terms of reviews, but in general. Cheap, cheap, cheap all the way through. And yeah, I've got to say, you've got to be very desperate for a beer if this is what you gravitate to. No offence, I'm not, taking the piss. That is the worst beer that I have reviewed. It's one of the worst beers I've ever drank. And yeah, if this is your sort of thing, then yeah, I feel sorry. But yeah, that's just fucking foul. If you've tried this beer, then let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you've got any background information about this beer, then let me know. If for some reason you want to look into this beer and you want to look into the breweries and the corporations involved, then I'll always be putting links down below. In terms of availability, I think this is just exclusively for Lidl, whether that's just England or the whole of Lidl in general. But yeah, if you want a truly weird and horrific experience and just a beer for purely shits and giggles, which it tastes like shit and it'll have you in giggles, then yeah, give Excelsior Lager a try. But yeah, I'm begrudged to have given money to this. I'm just glad that I'm getting 25 cents back that could go towards a nicer beer. I'm going to reluctantly finish this one, and until the next time, I hope you drink better beers. See you guys later. No. I said that it looked like piss. I've now come to the conclusion that it tastes like piss. So, where does piss belong?